to test how this works. I've never done it before on YouTube, so for the heck of it, I am doing it. Obviously, it was unannounced, so you all going to be seeing this probably mostly after the fact. But yeah, just wanted to see how this is going to look. I'm just in my shop with my vans here, but not expecting anybody to show up during this. But this is just for future testing. Like I said, just future test of doing live and maybe at some other point. Still planning on doing that premiere. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. I will be announcing as soon as possible when I can do a premiere of that video that I told you guys that I have already recorded. I see somebody has joined for a second there. Oh, maybe not. Anyways, this is just a test of what I'm doing and seeing how YouTube testing live works. So I'm just in my shop here. I'm gonna turn it around. But got the newer van here and the Chevy van that Adam is usually running. So we haven't been in here very long, so we still got a lot of organization to do and things to do. This is just clean water, so don't worry. But this shop used to be my grandparents', and we've been able to have the fortunate ability to take over it. So I actually get to park my vans inside now, which is great. So I don't have to worry about them getting so dirty so quickly. But I see somebody's in here. Hey, how are you? Just want to let you know I'm just testing this out so I can see how it works. It should allow you to comment if you want. Hey, how are you? So I'm just testing this out, seeing how it works. Appreciate you commenting. There's another person that just joined. Hello, how are you? So this is just a random test. See how YouTube Live works. Like I said, I'm just in my van here, or in my shop here. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the content. But yeah, so you guys just got in here. This is a new place for us. We're still organizing stuff, but let me walk over here and I'll show you. I put up some chemical reacts over here for our miscellaneous cleaning agents, and then you guys have never really seen it, but we do have a house cleaning side, so that's what these two racks are for, is for our house cleaners. We use a lot of eco-friendly products for cleaning houses, and then we have, of course, your general bleach and stuff like that for doing toilet bowls and all that. But yeah, I've never really talked too much about it. You know, I don't really have the opportunities to go on house cleaning jobs. BioPro 10K to clean a rat nasty mattress or not? You know, to be honest, I haven't tried it on a mattress before. I don't see why not, because our bodies naturally are oily. So, and BioPro 10K does have citrus to it, so why not? I think the last mattress that I did, I used Black Label, if I remember correctly. But I also had to use Unchained because there was a urine spot on it, and that made a big difference as far as that goes. But yeah, there's citrus in BioPro 10K, so why not? Definitely test it just to be sure. And of course, it depends on what type of mattress it is. But I'm assuming if it's like a pillow top kind of deal, you'd be able to do that with no problem, because BioPro works on pretty much all material as far as your normal carpet cleaning, except for wool. I haven't tried it even to test it on wool. I don't believe it's safe to use on wool, but yeah, give it a test. If it's just really dirty, then probably BioPro 10K. And if you're using more of Truckmount Forums' stuff, then I would think if it's just, yeah, body oil dirty, then use maybe some of the alkaline rinse, which is what I've got a pail of right here. But yeah, never on wool. So yeah, I have Rob's other stuff, the wool cleaner, Rug Smack. So that's what I used when I did that video a while back on that wall-to-wall wool carpet. Is I basically just used the Rug Smack as my pre-spray, and then I used Ultimate All Fiber, which is right here, for my rinsing agent. And that carpet cleans up fantastic, especially for being 40 years old. I can't believe how awesome it cleaned up. But yeah, that's what I would try. I mean, test it in an inconspicuous area. See, yeah, I know, right? That video was pretty awesome. First time I ran the CRB over it, I was like, holy cow, look how awesome this looks. But yeah, test out BioPro on like the side of the mattress, and see how it reacts. I don't see why not, though. It should be quite safe to use on your standard mattress. But anyways, yeah, like I said, guys, this is just a test of the live. Never done it before on YouTube, so just wanted to see how it is, if it's like your normal live video. And it's kind of cool to see your guys' comments pop up in the left corner here as I'm going. So this is kind of where I grew up as a kid. Fun fact, this is my grandparents' old workshop. My grandparents owned businesses a long time ago, before I was even alive. Did real estate, commercial real estate and stuff like that. And so we were fortunate enough to purchase this home a while back, and now I'm able to park my vans in here. I mean, you could tell it's a huge shop, and I got a lot of organization to do and things to get slowly get rid of, because there's a lot of stuff that's still in here that's was my grandparents' and my dad's, and so naturally I don't have it all out, because it's just storage at this time. But yeah, you can see both my vans here, and then we have our house cleaning van is outside. Is COVID affecting your workflow? Or our house cleaning side, it did last year. And I can understand why. Most people are having us clean their houses because they're working, and obviously when you get home, what's the last thing you want to do? Probably clean your home. So we were doing pretty good with house cleaning, and then COVID hit, and that kind of killed us a bit on that. But as far as carpet cleaning, tile and upholstery and stuff like that, I mean, I was doing mostly carpets, but we actually stayed relatively busy. There was only 3 weeks, I believe it was, in April of 2020. That was slow, and it's, of course, then, we first didn't know what was going on and what to expect, and so we were slow then. But afterwards, by the time, let's say, what was it? August? Yeah, August came around, I had to purchase this. So, let's see. Trying to go back. You just sent me another comment. Sorry. Well, I'm live chat. Okay, here we go. So you just last said June I wasn't allowed to clean, but went back mid-June and was quiet until September. Then I've been busy since. Yeah, see, and even in California, I would expect us to be kind of in the same situation as you explained there, but we weren't. I was so busy, I hired Adam in mid-May, I believe it was, and just so I can keep up with the workflow, because I started getting around early May, maybe a little sooner than that, at the end of April, I started to be booked out about a week and a half, 2 weeks on average. And so I hired him, and he was running with me in the Chevy for a while. And we were staying about a week and a half, 2 weeks out for quite some time. And it got to the point where I had to go and buy the Nissan from Rob at Truck Mount Forums with the Profire and everything in it that you guys have seen in the previous videos. And, it's colder over here now. So yeah, it's a little slower. all the kids went back to school in September, so I think because they were out of the house, parents allowed me in. Right? That's probably exactly it. Um, Same idea, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's almost the same in all the states and around the world, but depending on how cold it is during your winter times and stuff, kind of depends on how many clients you're going to get. So generally January to mid-Marchish, normal years tend to be colder in our area, so we are usually a little bit slower in that time. But I am trying to probably it's going to take some years of convincing around here, but to kind of get people to understand that it doesn't really matter what time of year it is. It's just how the cleaner does their job. So, using blowers to dry things out faster, telling them to turn the heater on and open windows and things. Do you free flush with rug smack or acid rinse still? The times I've done it, and this is the only wall to wall I've really done is honestly at my own house here. And I did it, the rug smack as the pre-spray, and then I used Ultimate All Fiber rinse for my rinse. Yeah. I have free flushed with water before. I'd rather not if I can help it, but I'm sure there's situations where you're okay with that. pH neutral, so don't see why it would needs an acid personally. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I've had so much success with Rob's cleaners that I have a hard time not using it. So, especially that Ultimate All Fiber rinse when I'm dealing with something that's a little more sensitive to higher pHs, or if there's pet urine involved. If there's pet urine involved, then I'm using Ultimate All Fiber rinse to extract with. Yeah, I love his stuff. I've used some of the other typical brand names things in the past where I used to work, but I haven't ventured out too much. I got a sample of Groutmaster years ago while I was still working for somebody, and I used it on a job while I was still working there, and the grout turned out so good. And when we cleaned, a lot of times we had to use their alkaline liquid rinse, pre-spray, and then I would have to clean it, and then a lot of times afterwards I'd have to use an acidic cleaner afterwards to make it look as good as Groutmaster does alone. So I was like, man, this is making my job half as easy, or half as hard, I should say. So that's why I started buying some of his stuff when I got my Chevy over here, and yeah, it was pretty sweet. So I started testing more of his stuff, and I was like, you know what? All this stuff works really well. Exactly. Work smarter, not harder. That's it. So that's why I was so happy with getting to use a vacuum when I clean, getting to use the CRB when I want to, for all the jobs. I mean, yeah, it takes longer, but jobs come out so much nicer. So that's why I've been using all that stuff. And, the more research I did online with other smaller businesses and things like that, everybody was the same. They're like, yeah, vacuum or CRB, depending on what you need to do. But yeah. So anyways, guys, this ended up a little bit longer of a test than I was expecting. Thank you for the 3 people that are currently here. I appreciate you guys watching and a few of you commenting back and forth while I speak here, but I got to get back inside. Yeah, we'll do a live video again at some point, and we could be like a Q&A or whatever. I don't know if I want to do a live in a person's house unless I get their consent, of course. Most people have been pretty cool about me recording while I'm cleaning, and that's been awesome. As you could tell, last week I uploaded like 5 videos. You too, man. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well over there. Keep doing what you're doing, because people recognize that quality and will always be there, and have you back when they see that. So thanks, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Beautiful Sunday. The Cleaning Chief on Instagram. All right, man. I'll have to check that out. We're under at Black Diamond Services. That should pop you up if you haven't already. But the Cleaning Chief. Okay, I'm trying to say it a couple times so I get that in my head. The cleaning chief. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.